got some beautiful weather out there today. I look, I guess you people, all the people out here have cabin fever. It's lovely to get out here and relax, right? Beautiful. Thank God for beautiful, beautiful weather. And we're going to do a couple more. I think at 2:30 we have another group coming in. So you're going to be entertained throughout the day. Okay? Thank you so much. What you got in there? Oh, lullaby. see. See, it looks beautiful. I think it's the first time we actually played together since the pandemic. With these cats here. So keep on looking. It looks like it's trying to open up. If we all do this, we'll be all right.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
Hey, Jenny,
Yes.
I'm going to ask anybody in the audience that wants to play or sing or
Any
dance.
musicians,
please
any
come.
artists?
We have a little jam session
It's
here.
time to make your debut.
Take your debut. Yeah, it was a great stage at Cathedral Village. Secondly, what I forgot to mention about Eleanor is the fact that she and some of her young ladies started a jazz club on Germantown Avenue a couple of years ago. A little art gallery that they commandeered and had a packed house once a month. Food, BYOB, great jazz from Temple and from the Class Club and everything. So when she says that she likes jazz, she does. And if you're nice enough to her, she might even play a song for you today. She said no, but not today. Okay. Anyway, anyone that wants to join Kenny Gates and his group to sing or play or beat the drums or play the guitar, please come forward.
Don't everybody rush the stage.
Don't everybody rush the stage. Okay, here we go. Hey, look at that.
Look.
Here we are.
So let me introduce this young man.
Go right ahead, Kenny. Introduce
This
him.
is Mr. Glenn Williams.
Hey.
He is the youngest son of Tony Williams.
Yes, indeed.
All right. And Tony was scheduled to do this event, but of course, you know, he's 90 years old, so
I'm 93.
he ain't, you all look. You got to call him and talk to him then. Take him out to lunch or
I
something.
will.
Yes. But anyway, we miss Tony. He put in a lot of good years into this music, dedicated musician. So keep him in your prayers, okay?
Yes.
Tony Williams. What you got, Glenn? Okay, go ahead. Set it up.
Mic on here.
Yeah, just pull the long thing. There you go.
Testing. All right.
There you go.
We're going to attempt to play a song called Impression, So What? Real kind of simple. And
Okay.
just have some fun because this is what it's all about.
Have to set it up, guys. Where you wanted that, Glenn?
Right.
Count it up. Oh, you got that. Mr. Mr. Richard Hill on the back, on the Fender bass.
Let's give another round of applause to the Kenny Gates Trio.
Okay. Mr. Richard Hill.
Go ahead, introduce your band.
Featuring longtime friends and colleagues, Mr. Richard Hill on Fender bass, and Mike DeMonte on the batteries, and Mr. Glenn Williams on soprano saxophone. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to make way for the great, what's his name? The great Aaron Graves. We call them the big boys. We're going to bring in the big guns in a minute. But anyway, thank all of you for allowing us to come into your world just a little bit, into your ears, into your heads, and we thank you. And thank for goodness, we are still composing, not decomposing. All right? All right, what we got, man? Let's do some blues in F, right? 1, 2, da boom, 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 ka-doo. Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. Well, I said nobody seems to care. Oh, I said nobody loves me, nobody seems to care. You know the blues, hard luck will follow me everywhere. Well, I'm gonna pack my suitcase, squeeze on down the line. I'm gonna pack my suitcase, move on down the line. Ain't nobody mad, Lord, ain't nobody crying. I got a right to sing the blues. I got a right to sing the blues. 'Cause I've been around and I served my dues. green, red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see sky blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day, and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, I said the color of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky. Also all the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do I do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. They'll never know. And I say to myself, and I say to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hey, Kenny.
Thank you.
And
Tell
Theo.
your
And Brother Williams.
tell your politicians don't mess it up, cause it's a wonderful world already. Build back better. You ain't gonna get no better than this. So let's pray for this country. This country is in deep trouble, whether we know it or not. You know, and God is gonna keep messing it up until we fix it up. That's what He wants us to do. You know, sometimes you gotta let your children make mistakes so they learn. But, amen. What more can you get than this type of weather, a beautiful home, great kids? What are you fighting about? What's the problem? Anyway, y'all have a great afternoon. Kenny Gates, we got a
Gates. Thanks,
beautiful
Brother
group
Williams.
coming up. Mr. Glenn Williams, Mr. Richard Hill, thank you, Richard Hill, and Mike DeMonte, thank you very much.
Thank all of you very, very much. Hey, it's our pleasure having you here, and we hope you'll come back again. Thank you for those kind words.
Thank you, Mr. Pope.
All the words, all the songs that you played, I wish you'd play today.
I love it.
Like,
Thank you.
I know why my mama taught me to be true.
Uh-huh.
She meant me for someone.
Like
Exactly like
hey,
you.
Look, you got to learn to read the room.
That's right.
Pope, you know, I'm not going to play.
And thank you for the blues, too. Going to Chicago. Sorry that I can't take
Come
you.
up and sit in a little bit.
Okay. Hey, thank you all for being here.
What's
The next
on
on the program, thank you very much, Eleanor, for being with us today. Where'd you go? Oh, she's over here. Thanks, Eleanor Hindley. Thank all of you for coming. Our next guest on this occasion is a professor of politics and government. He's a person of many talents. We'd like to refer to him also as a person you go to if you want something at Cathedral Village, because he knows how to do it. Let me say that Cathedral Village is full of exciting, interesting, talented, smart men and women, even though we are on the elderly side. But we want you to know who we are, and if you have relatives and friends who would like to come to a place like Cathedral Village, just know that we are welcoming you, and we would love to have you come here. Now, our person next is going to be doing folk music. He's a man of many talents. He's a collector and performer of American folk songs. He will be presenting some folk songs with black origin and experiences this afternoon. See the handouts he gave you. He printed some handouts that you can read about the kind of folk music he will be playing. And if you want an essay on folk music, be sure to take that handbook that we provided so well for you. There's a lovely piece in there by our guest, our next guest, Paul Phelps. So he has a piece there, a handout, and he's about to teach us some of the folk songs that he knows so well. Before he does that, let me just say, if you want to stand up for a stretch and sit back down, feel free to do so. I want to introduce you to my people from my church at Old First Reformed Church in New York City. Philadelphia. Where are you? Old First people. Stand up and say hello to us. There's my pastor over there and everybody. Glad to have you here. Thank you very much for coming. They've always come for each one of these annual events. Thank you very much for being with us. So we'll wait for Mr. Phelps to tell us about folk music as it relates to here. Brother Williams, thank you so much for being. Did you bring your dad? Is he here?
No, he's not able.
Okay. Tell him we send our love and blessings to him. Yeah. Thank you for being here and for sitting in. Hey, Becky. Yes, indeed. That's what I said. I mentioned that in my speech about it. I'll give it to you. I'll put it in your email. She could tell us great stories. She puts on his dad every supper in her home. Like we're doing here. 150 people. She feeds them. They swim. Get around. She's a beautiful woman. You get CBS. The new people just came in. They saw a picture of me in the book. You have to drop those seeds. Yeah, you never go. Thank you, brother. Nice job. Great job. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right, we'll see you soon. Tell your dad we missed him. Oh, good. Very good. Yeah. We're going to run late, Jim. Hey, Aaron. We're running a little late.
They're running a little late.
Yeah.
He was supposed to start at 3, I thought.
Pardon?
Paul was supposed to start at 3.
No, 2:30.
Oh, 2:30.
2:30.
We'll let him run.
Yeah. We'll stop it.
We've got some guests here,
We got guests
which
and
Verna
Rose.
apparently is going to take care of.
And she took. They all here because of her.
Yeah,
They were all here because of her.
yeah, okay.
Hey, my good friend.
Testing.
Okay, Brother Paul, it's all yours. Take it away. That's it. Get their attention. That's it.
Okay, I'm ready, folks. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
I don't know. No, this one. Engineers, are we on? Can you hear the mic? I mean the guitar.
Thank you, Tony. We'll be in touch. We'll be in touch. Yeah. Glad to meet you. Glad to meet you. You too. Thank you for the last statement, too.
Are we? Is the guitar on? All right. Okay. Good afternoon, folks.
Good afternoon.
I'm Paul Selpst. I live here at Cathedral Village, and you may wonder why a set of folk songs has been added to the Black Arts Festival, since folk songs are generally not associated with black music. You've got jazz, you've got gospel, you've got blues, but very seldom does anyone mention folk. But the truth is that black artists have written many songs that have come to us as folk songs, only we don't know that. So as a collector, I've been gathering songs that have black origins or talk about black life experience, and I'm going to present a set of those to you today. Because there are stories associated with each one and choruses for many, I've put those all into a handout. If you don't have a handout, see if you can share one with someone who does. So the first song is Go Down Moses, which is a very well-known and beloved spiritual, but it also has a place in the history of the Underground Railroad. In the folks in the back, can you hear the guitar? Okay, thank you. So here's how the chorus goes for those of you who care to join in. Go down, Moses. Excuse me while I get myself set here. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land. Tell old Pharaoh, let my people go. Amen. Let's give it a try. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt's land. Let my people go to tell old Pharaoh to let my people go. When Israel, okay guys, I'm getting feedback. When Israel was in Egypt's land, let my people go. Oppressed so hard they could not stand, let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt's land. Tell old Pharaoh, let my people go. The Lord told Moses what to do. Let my people go. To lead the Hebrew children through Okay, the next song comes from a slave setting in which the master died. You may know the story. The blue-tailed fly, otherwise known as Jimmy Crack Corn, which means making bourbon whiskey. So here's how that chorus goes. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. My master's gone away. Okay, your turn. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. My master's gone away. When I was young, I used to wait on my master and give him his plate and pass the bottle when he got dry and brush away the blue-tailed fly. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. My master's gone away. And when he'd ride in the afternoon, I'd follow after with a hickory broom, the pony being rather shy. When bitten by the blue-tailed fly, Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. My master's gone away. One day he ride around the farm, the flies so numerous they did swarm. One bit the pony on the thigh, the devil take the blue-tailed fly. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. My master's gone away. The pony run, he jumped, he pitched, he threw my master in the ditch. He died and the jury wondered why. The verdict was the blue-tailed fly. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. My master's gone away. They laid him under a simmon tree. His epitaph is there to see. Beneath this stone I'm forced to lie, a victim of the blue-tailed fly. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. My master's gone away. Our next song is about a hero, John Henry. As he was a steel-driving man. You can read about it. I hope you all have a copy of the handouts. You can read about his story. John Henry was an inspiration for the labor movement, for civil rights, and is a heck of a good song. John Henry, when he was a baby, sitting on his papa's knee, we picked up a hammer and a little piece of steel. Said a hammer's gonna be the death of me, Lord. Hammer's gonna be the death of me. Now the captain said to John Henry, gonna bring that steam drill round, gonna bring that stream drill out on this job. Gonna whop that steel on down, Lord, whop that steel on down. John Henry said to the captain, you can bring that steam drill round, you can bring that steam drill out on this job, and I'll beat that steam drill down, Lord, beat that steam drill down. John Henry said to his shaker, shaker, why don't you sing? I'm swinging 30 pounds from my hip on down. Listen to that cold steel ring, Lord, listen to that cold steel ring. John Henry said to his shaker, now shaker, you better pray. If my hammer don't hit this little piece of steel, tomorrow'll be your burying day, Lord, tomorrow'll be your burying day. John Henry hammered in the mountain till the head of his hammer caught fire. Well, he worked so hard that he broke his poor heart. He laid down his hammer and he died, Lord, laid down his hammer and he died. Well, every Monday morning when the bluebirds begin to sing, you can hear John Henry from half a mile. You can hear John Henry's hammer ring, Lord, hear John Henry's hammer ring. You can hear John Henry's hammer ring, Lord, hear John Henry's hammer ring. Thank you. Now, the Underground Railroad had a number of songs that were written in code for the slaves who were seeking to escape. The slave owners weren't aware of the fact that they were talking about how to escape. And Follow the Drinking Gourd is one of the most famous. It gives directions for how actually to go if you get away. The drinking gourd was the Big Dipper, and it pointed to the North Star. And the old man was supposedly a peg-leg sailor who was working for the Underground Railroad. And he was making marks on the trees, blazes, with a mark and a little dot showing a foot and a peg leg that the slaves could follow. And here's how the chorus goes. Fa, fa, follow, follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd, for the old man is a-waiting. If you steal away to freedom, just follow the drinking gourd. When the sun comes back and the first quail calls, follow the drinking gourd, for the old man is a-waiting. If you steal away to freedom, just follow the drinking gourd. Well, the river bank makes a mighty good road. Dread trees will show you the way. Left foot, peg foot, traveling on. Follow the drinking gourd. Well, the river ends between two hills. Follow the drinking gourd. There's another river on the other side. Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd, for the old man is a-waiting. If you steal away to freedom, just follow the drinking gourd. Thank you. Now, the next song is a song of the prisons. This is called the Midnight Special. And the legend was that if the midnight train that ran near the prison shined its light into the prison, that whoever was in the cell where the light hit would get free. It's a great thought for prisoners who needed some hope in their lives. Here's the chorus for that. Oh, let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a ever-loving light on me. I'll do that one more time. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a ever-loving light on me. When you wake up in the morning, you hear the ding-dong ring. You go marching to the table, see the same damn thing. Knife and fork on the table, ain't nothing in your pan. You say a thing about it, you in trouble with the man. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a ever-loving light on me. If you ever go to Houston, boy, you better walk right. You better not stagger, and you better not fight. Sheriff Benson will arrest you, and the boys, they'll take you down. And the sheriff and the jury finds you guilty, you're penitentiary bound. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a ever-loving light on me. Yonder come Miss Rosie, how the world do you know? I can tell her by her apron and the dress she wore. Umbrella on her shoulder, piece of paper in her hand. She's a-going to the captain, she says, I want my man. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a ever-loving light on me. I'm going away to leave you, 'cause my time ain't long. The man's gonna call me and I'll be gone. Be done all my weeping, hollering and crying. Be done all my studying about my great long time. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a ever-loving light on me. Once more. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a ever-loving light on me.
Hey. One more poem.
The next song hardly needs an introduction. It's Good Night, Irene. However, you may not know some of these lyrics. These are the original lyrics that Leadbelly, that great folk singer and folk song collector, left to us. Okay, here's the chorus. I think I might raise it up a little bit. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll kiss you in my dreams. It's I'll kiss you. Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live in town. Sometimes I have a great notion to jump into the river and drown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll kiss you in my dreams. Quit rambling and quit gambling. Quit staying out late at night. Stay home with your wife and family. Sit down by the fireside bright. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene, good night, Irene. I'll kiss you in my dreams. I asked your mother for you. She told me you was too young. I wish to God I'd never seen your face. I'm sorry you ever were born. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene, good night, Irene. I'll kiss you in my dreams. I love Irene, God knows I do. I'll love her till the seas run dry. But if Irene turns her back on me, I'll take morphine and die. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll kiss you in my dreams. You caused me to weep. You caused me to moan. You caused me to leave my home. The last words I ever heard her say is, I want you to sing me a song. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll kiss you in my dreams. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll kiss you in my dreams.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much. Hey, Aaron, if you guys want to start getting together, come on up while you sing his next number. Next number, rather.
Okay, next number is the last.
Okay.
Okay, here's a story that was probably all too common. Frankie and Johnny.
Yeah.
Now, Frankie, in St. Louis, Missouri, Frankie was a prostitute. This is, by the way, based on a true story. Whoa.
There goes Frankie and Johnny.
There goes Frankie and Johnny, right out the window.
Irene, good night. Well, Paul's getting that back together. So let me say there's some coffee up here if you like. Cold water back there in that blue container. And there's some other goodies up here if you like to walk around and help yourselves. So feel free to. Okay, Paul.
Okay, here we go. Frankie, oh yeah, I was going to say, Frankie was a prostitute in St. Louis. Johnny was her lover and her pimp. And this is a sad tale. Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts. Oh Lordy, how they did love. Swore to be true to each other, true as the stars above. He was her man, but he done her wrong. Frankie went down to the corner just for a bucket of beer. She says, Mr. Bartender, has my lovin' Johnny been here? He's my man, but he's been doing me wrong. I don't want to cause you no trouble. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I saw your lover an hour ago with a gal named Nellie Bly. He's your man, all right, but he's doing you wrong. Frankie looked over the transom. She saw to her surprise, on the bed was Johnny making love to Nellie Bly. He was her man, and he's doing her wrong. Frankie drew back her kimono. She took out a little 44. Rudy toot toot 3 times. She shot right through that hardwood door. Shot her man.
Yes.
He was doing her wrong. Bring out the rubber-tired buggy. Bring out the rubber-tired hack. I'm taking my man to the graveyard, but I ain't gonna bring him back. He was my man, and he done me wrong. Frankie, she said to the warden, what are they gonna do? The warden, he said to Frankie, it's electric chair for you, 'cause you shot your man, he was doing you wrong. This story has no moral, this story has no end. This story just goes to show that there ain't no good in men. He was her man, and he done her wrong. He was her man, they'll all do you wrong.
Hey, Paul, let's give him a big hand.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
great.
you very much.
We'll read what you wrote in the booklet, and we'll have the pass out so you can read there. Good friends, just one more time. There's coffee up here, and anyway, decaf and regular, and cream and sugar. There's water in the blue container in the back where you came in, and as Tony Williams Group begins to set up, make yourselves comfortable. We're glad you're here. I think it's going very well. I knew the sun would set around this time. That would be the shady side because I checked it out last night. So those of you who were so warm earlier, you got a nice breeze coming up. So you be careful what you pray for. I'd like to introduce our next MC for the latter part of our program. All you have to do is say La Rose Jazz Club, and you'll know you're talking about Verna Edwards. Verna, let's say, give Verna a big hand. Verna is the welcoming, delightful person, holds the club in order, a great MC, and she makes sure that everything is properly handled and done. If you have a birthday any month, there's always a birthday party, and Verna's responsible for the big cake that she brings out and lights all the candles, and we have this wonderful way of singing with Aaron and his group, happy birthday to whomever has a birthday that month. But there's far more to Verna Edwards than La Rose. You need to know that she's an outstanding black woman in our community. For 33 years, she was a teacher of mathematics in Germantown Public School. She was a mathematics and computer expert, so much so that IBM picked her up and took her to their national headquarters in Connecticut, and she worked in Connecticut for IBM for a number of years. She has provided guidance and inspiration regarding the new technology to the young boys and girls whom she taught in school in Germantown. She's a much sought-after person, serves on a number of boards and committees, and especially the community group in Mount Airy Culture Center, founded by our own Tony Williams. So Verna will put you in charge of emceeing this section. Once again, if you came in after I made the announcement, and if you want to sing or dance or stand on your head or whatever you want to do, it's jam time with Tony Williams Quartet, and they will take over in a few minutes, and we'll have some more jazz and some more blues. We're glad you're here, and stick around. Thank you very much. Verna, come up. Thank you, dear. By the way, Verna brought some of the goodies over here on the table, so if you're hungry for a few goodies, please come over. And Verna also is responsible for probably half of the people being here. She made phone calls and emailed them and everything else, so we're grateful to Verna for helping us to increase our crowd. Thank you, Verna. Thanks for being here. It's all yours.
I just want to say welcome to all of you, and we're glad that you're sitting. I'm sitting in the sunlight, but it's okay because it's mostly hitting my back. But anyway, feel free to come up. Whatever is still there, you may have it. No. You may feel free to get it. I purchased it, and it was just a little token from me, but help yourself. It's all kinds of little snacks up there. Yep. No, I'm not talking about here at La Rose. We hope to be there soon, very soon. with all the great musicians that we've had to come through there in all these years. We've had a lot, the best of the best. But you're going to be listening to the best of the best right here in a few minutes. Tony Williams has been, how can I say it? He has been an inspiration to so many young people. He's taught the best of the best. They've been all over the world. And he's not with us. I don't think anyone brought him here today, but we are honoring him. We are honoring him today. And Reverend Polk is going to be saying something. But there's a lady in the house who's part of La Rose. And her name is Tony Rose. I'm going to ask her to come on up and tell you something about Tony Williams. Come on up while they're getting straightened out. Okay, and I'm telling you about who's playing here. No, come through that way.
Good afternoon. It's so lovely to be here with friends and new faces, but it's just quite lovely. A-T-W. Hey, girl. Anthony Tony Williams. His horn, this is a poem that I wrote for him for his 83rd or 84th, 85th, what do I know? My memory is slipping. But anyway, he was in his 80s, and I wrote this allegorical poem for Tony Williams. Tony's horn is the vessel he poor me. Okay, again. Tony's horn is the vessel he navigates through tonal waves that lead and ebb and lend itself, morphing complicated patterns into liquid order as he blows, taming wayward notes adrift in jazzy seas and riding lofty highs and tender lows. His nimble fingers consort with wonderful breath to conceive melodic perfection. Simple melodies swell and sprout and grow wings of glorious grooves, and they become fire and mist of balm to soothe. We who willingly are patrons of the master's perfect art book passage to acoustically pure arrangements, and that's the part. Tony's horn, the master opens the key to the portals of his making, and gloriously we're in. We've traveled all the way to where glorious sound builds and solid walls of Nirvana grow. And we gather at the table of musical bounty, and we're all nations, all tribes, with nostrils ethnically pinched or flared, inhaling riffs and aromas of rarefied air. We listen with unified ears to an abundance of grace notes and orbital tone that engages our core and personifications true to the lore. And then, alas, the set ends and we disembark much too soon. The magic wanes, the glory bends, but soon the feast is laid out again. And again we drink the nectar, imbibing to the full. We salivate and anticipate the master's honey butter licks and scrumptious goodies laid out on our plates. He has delivered, and is it good? Tony, it's so good. He has delivered it, and it's delicious. Our various desires for Tony's gift leaves us craving more, even when the lights have dimmed and gone to no more. He has given his all, and Tony's essence fills an empty hall. But listen closely, you'll hear words of adoration, music divine, our spirits and essence hold dear and recall. And here are the words echoing, echoing in the hall. You, Tony, are the captain of our joy, the doctor to wounded songs, the chef who feeds our hungry hearts, and we absolutely adore you. The man and his music, the man and his horn, the man of our total love, Anthony, Tony, horn blowing wonder, Anthony Tony Williams. I'm sorry for all the blunders, but when you get old, stuff happens. You know what I mean?
Thank you very much, Tony, for those great words about Tony Williams. We're kind of honoring this part of the program to him. He was a mentor to so many, founder of the Mount Airy Cultural Center, and that's been going now for over 35 years. Okay, Verna, it's all yours. Or you musicians, Tony and, Aaron and, okay, we're all set. Let's give them all a hand while they get in it together. Come on. Oh, ho, ho. Let us hear. Hey, hey, hey. All righty. That's good. Yeah, we'll keep going. Hey, Mike.
While they're getting ready to start, I'm going to let you know who these musicians are. Aaron Graves on the piano, the best, one of the best in the world. Craig MacGyver on the drums, the best. Mike Boone on the bass, the best. And this young man I'm going to introduce to you next is one of Tony Williams' students. And this young man teaches over in Camden, New Jersey, to the students at Camden High School. Is that correct? In creative arts. Okay, Nasir Dickerson on the sax. And we have a lady that comes into La Rose and plays with these guys whenever she shows up, and she is one of the best. Lynn Riley on the sax. And they're going to play several numbers first, and then we're going to call in and mix in some students, not some students, but some other musicians who are part of the group that comes on Monday night to La Rose. And that's Anthony Banks, Val Jennings, and we have a young man, Jerome McGiff. McGiff, is that his name? It's okay, don't worry. Jerome, where's Jerome? Right. McGriff? Okay. We've not heard him, at least I haven't heard him recently, but we are, folks, you're in for a real treat tonight or this afternoon. And even though if you sat in the sun like I did up here, it's still worth it to be here. So just sit back and enjoy yourself. And we're going to let them get started. Turn it over to Aaron Graves and the rest of the group. Thank you.
Good, Craig? Craig, we good? Good.
There is no greater love than what I feel for you. That's the name of that song. There is no greater love. That's a word that's not used a lot, I notice. Not a lot and not enough. So we need to use that word some more because we got a lot of things going on. So the word love is really critical right now. Y'all, what y'all think about that?
All right.
So that takes me back to that song, Irene. What in the world is happening with the words to that song, Irene, about somebody wanting to die about morphine? Good Lord. Wow. That takes us back to love, right? What do you say, Mike? So we are here as the Tony Williams Quartet. How many of you know Mr. Tony Williams or have experienced Mr. Tony Williams? He's one of the greatest musical people we have on this planet and have had on this planet in this lifetime, I would say. So let's give him a hand, please, Mr. Tony Williams. Send him some love. And we all love him up here. And before we play another song, I'm going to let everybody in the band say something about Mr. Tony Williams so you can get another connection to him. Mike Boone. Sometimes we call him Bishop Mike Boone.
I don't know why, much as I curse and do all kinds of stuff. Shoot. See, I didn't do it that time. No. I mean, well, Tony Williams, when I moved to Philadelphia in the mid-'80s, he was the first musician I heard play. They were at Slim Cooper's. I think it was like 84, 85, and I started, those were the first musicians I worked with, him, Tyrone Brown, Eddie Green, Al Jackson, and that whole crew. There's just a small sliver of them that still remains. But anyway, in a lot of ways, he's the closest I've ever had to a father figure. My father left when I was younger, and I didn't really, not to get all, but he just watching him and just learning, it's just more than music. I just owe a lot to him. And when Tony Rose was reading that poem that I'd heard her read at La Rose more than a couple of times, it just kind of brought it back. So yeah, I think that says somebody else needs to talk, but that's.
Yes, Mike Boone. Craig McIver. I think he's in seminary right now. He hasn't finished his, but he'll be.
I've been knowing Tony for 50 years. That's how long I've been playing with him. I'm 62. I started playing with Tony when I was 12. Wow. So what can I say about Tony Williams? I wasn't allowed to play jazz in my family, but I snuck out of the house and I went to see Tony. Guy on the street would take me to see him. So he means a whole lot to me, I don't know what else to say. But anyway.
Lynn Riley.
When I first came to Philadelphia, Tony took me under his wing and mentored me and introduced me to Gerald Price, who I studied with for a while. So his connection with people goes way back for many of us, and he's been legendary as a player, as an educator, as a human being, as just a really good, kind man that I have been honored and have so much respect for, and I feel lucky, fortunate to even have experienced, all the wonderful jam sessions at La Rose and all the times at the Blue Note and the times at Slim Cooper's and all these other great places. He is a legend in Philadelphia, and we are blessed to have him amongst us still.
And so while he's standing over here, we have Mr. Tony Williams' son, who you heard earlier. Glenn, come up here and talk to us a little bit. Plus, we're going to have him play Little Sunflower with us. You going to do that with us? Come on, let's do that now. And come on, say something, man. Say something, bro.
I'm coming from a different avenue because that's my father, and he had a lot of, he pushed on respect. So he'll tear that butt up if you got out of line. You know what I mean? That's the other side. So I can't fill his shoes. It's hard to follow him, so I'm just have to find your own way. But I just want to say thank him for all the people that he embraced me with.
All right, you gonna play this song with us? Little Sunflower. sure. See, he thought, okay, there we go. He tapped me on the shoulder. You better not forget about me. Nasir Dickerson.
I think Aaron did that on purpose. So I have a story to tell you. When I was a child, I still am to most of you, I guess. But when I was in elementary school, I met a young man by the name of Kyle Washington, and we used to solo and take solos in summer band camp. And Kyle would get up there and he would kick my behind. And I said, yo, man, where are you studying? Who are you learning from? So he said, oh, Tony Williams is my teacher. And I said, who's Tony Williams? So I asked my brother. So my brother took me to a concert at a cathedral. And Tony Williams was up there performing. And I was like, wow, this is why Kyle sounds so good. I need to learn from that guy, man. So I heard him play, and I remember like it was yesterday. He played 7 Steps to Heaven. And afterwards, I walked up to him, and I said, can you show me some stuff? And he said, sure. Here are both my albums. And he gave me 2 albums that he had. And I listened to him, and I transcribed and everything. And, since I was a young man, Tony Williams has always been a great role model in my life. He's always been a mentor to our students in Camden. As the young lady said, I teach in Camden as well. So he's come over and hung with our students. He's brought them over to LaRose. And for years, he's even donated a baritone sax to us. He's done countless things. Like I would be up here all day long talking about what he's done for the students and the future of music. But I just want to say that I'm glad that I got a chance to get a little piece of his greatness and knowledge growing up as a child and even still as an adult. When Aaron calls me and says, I need you to play for Tony Williams, I said, what? Man, I'm coming now, because I'm honored to sit in any form of his shoes, in any presence that he would be, and I want to be there. So I just want to say thank you to Mr. Tony Williams and his spirit.
We're going to do a song called Things Ain't What They... All right, there you shown up. And we know it to be true. Yes, things ain't what they used to be. Todd Baxter, where you going, man? Todd, you coming back? Todd, where you going? You okay? Okay. Got to pay a bill. We all have to pay bills from time to time. But ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman here is an incredible vocalist. Give him a hand. His name is Todd Baxter. Yes. Hopefully he's going to come back. He might sing and he might not, but the brother's awesome. We're going to play one more. We're going to take a break. Bro Jones, what's that song you sang, man? What's the Eddie Jefferson song he did with you? Come on up and do Body and Soul with us, bro. This gentleman's name is Brother Lawrence Jones. He lives in England. Hey. He's home visiting. And what key we doing that in? Oh, okay. Lawrence Jones, give him another hand, please. He's also a wonderful flautist and alto saxophonist, among other things.
I feel so good, yes I do. Since you said that you love me, I never want to lose you, my baby girl. You are so heavenly, my angel. You made me about the happiest boy that ever came from a little old mining town. I certainly been around, I'm awfully glad I met you. 'Twas my lucky day, oh yes dear it was. Everybody's talking about us, never thought you'd be my baby. Love you's the only thing I ever want to do. My darling, hey my pretty little girl. We'll build a little cottage and we'll be so happy, I know it. Yes, you and I with our love to keep us rolling all through the years. I just heard the news, I just lost the blues, never to return. Darling, my days and nights are full of dreams. I see you there, a beautiful vision that keeps reminding me of the way you looked the first night I held you tight. Hey, my darling, heaven sent you to my corner. I'm awfully glad that it did. Yes, I am, girl. You are the one I wanted. Life was dawning, dreams were haunting till you came by and made my day so nice and bright. Now everything's alright. I love you. I'll just put my heart in your hands. You can have it if you want it. And I love you, darling, till the end of time. Because you are so understanding. Loving you is the greatest thing that I've ever done. I love your walk and I love your talk and I want to live your lovely life with you. Take me in your arms and say this is the thing that we've been waiting for. I hope that I am not a bore. I love you very much. Let me tell you, baby, that I love you and I need you and I want you every moment. You're the only girl for me. My arms were empty till you came along. And now I'm very happy. Yes, I am. Hey, my sweet little girl, you are mine in body and in soul. Love me forever, my dear. Say that we never will part. Broken heart, sort of thing that drives one crazy. So, my lady, let's be happy that we're in love. I need you every moment. Please don't let me down. I sold this tune for Moody. This is storytelling and understanding. I know he's really so in love. Hey, James Moody, I hope you heard me. I just dug your soul. The body and soul.
Lawrence Jones. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back. Lynn Riley on the alto saxophone. Nasir Dickinson on tenor saxophone. Craig MacGyver on the drums. Mike Boone on the bass. My name is Aaron Graves, and we had Dr. Val Jennings to come and sit in. Give him a hand. Yes. And who did I miss? And we had Glenn Williams. With Glenn, put your hand up. Yeah. We're going to take a break, and we have some more guests. We'll be right back. Thank you. And we will be all gathering on when the Saints go marching in when we leave, all right?
Amen.
We'll ask everybody to take part in that.
Yeah. Friends, just a couple of words. Number one, it doesn't get any better than this, does it? Let's give them a big hand. Number two, Cathedral Village just woke up. How's that? Number three, in this 3 hours, Cathedral Village has become an interracial community. How about that? And number four, of course, we owe a lot of debt to our good friend and mentor, giant in the musical world, Tony Williams, who is certainly here in spirit tonight and is here in relationship to the young men that he has trained and the young women, and his son is here. We extend our love and greetings and best wishes, and we can't wait until La Rose opens again. This could be La Rose's summer cottage, you know. All the symphony orchestras have a place where they go in the summer. Well, we could be La Rose for Cathedral Village for the summer. But I just want to say one more thing in terms of our connection. We had a resident here who lived to be 110 years old. Her name was Eula Cousins, and when she was 105, Tony Williams and his community, his band, and La Rose gave her an honor. And she invited me to go with her down to La Rose, which was my first visit there. And so there's always been a spiritual connection between La Rose and Cathedral Village. And once I went, I didn't stop going as long as I could. So we can't wait, Vernon, until you guys open again and we can go back and have some more fun and fellowship and hear this great music like we've heard tonight. Vernon, you want to come up and say a word? It's been a great evening. They're coming back, so don't leave. As whatever her name is says, don't go anyplace. Go right ahead. Help yourself. How are you, man?
No, I just want to say that we are so happy to see so many of you here today. When I spoke to Reverend Pope, he said we have over 300 chairs sitting out here, and we do have a lot of you out here, and we're glad that you're here. La Rose will be opening. As you know, the pandemic hasn't helped any of us, really. It's been very difficult. And when he's waiting on paperwork and stuff from the state, but a lot of people, you know, who are supposed to be working, they're not working because of the problems. But he will be opening very soon. We've gone through I thought maybe it would be August, then September, and of course now we're in October. But sometime before this month is over, we definitely hope to be back. And we've had some of the greatest musicians in the world to come through La Rose. And as you can see, the group that plays here that you've heard played many times at La Rose and so many more from all over. So let's just keep our thoughts and prayers that we will be opening very, very soon. Thank you very much. And I wanted to say another thing. Thanks to all of those La Rose people. Put your hands up, folks, and let them see who's here from La Rose. And we got one little lady here. Would you stand up, Doris? Doris Gregory, stand up. She is 100. No, she's 93. 93, and one of our regulars, and so many others. And we just want to say we're so happy. And of course, Tony Rose over there, you heard her earlier. But there's so much information about Tony Williams. He has been a real treasure to us. And yes, and we have some others over here who are really happy. And we have two other young men who are going to perform when the band comes back. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome.
Lives in Brighton, England. Get out of here.
There's a whole lot of stuff I wanted to
Right now, we're going to feature a young man. He's not only dresses well, he plays some beautiful songs. Please give a warm round of applause to Brother Anthony Banks. And Ms. Verna asked me to make sure that I let you know that he's one of Mr. Tony Williams' students. Okay. Ms. Verna. Okay. Yes, another hand for Anthony Banks. Beautiful, beautifully done. My. So, we got a young lady. Her name is her name is Gail. Gail's going to come up here and sing a beautiful song. I'm going to let her tell you what it is. Give her a hand as she comes up.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you again for your welcome. You took my kisses and you took my love. You taught me how to care. Am I to be just the remnant of a one-sided love affair? All you took, I gladly gave. There's nothing left for me to say. All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbyes left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on there without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me, all of me. Why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbyes left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart. So why not take all? Why not take all? Why not take all of me? Yeah. Thank you, members of the rhythm section, so much. I love
Gail, what's your last name? Gail. What's your last name, Gail? Gloria Gail, everybody. That's all right, Gloria Gail. I understand. We understand. Okay. Cleared that up. You got a young man here. He's going to play a Stanley Turrentine song called Sugar. Is that right? Give him a hand. What's your name, sir? Jerome McGriff. With a name like that, you know. Huh? You said Jerome McGriff? Good Lord. Mike has a question.
I thought about this. No, it's all right. But it's not. This isn't dirty. No, come on now. Come on. This is. No, sugar. Why is it spelled Sugar? Why isn't it spelled Shugar? I mean, anybody ever think about that? Instead of sugar, it's sugar. But what's that? I mean, anybody ever? Am I the first person to think about that in 2021?
Lynn, what you think about that, Lynn? Okay, let's get Brother McGriff up here to play Sugar. Oh, sugar or sugar, Mike? Okay. Sugar or sugar? Let's give Brother McGiff a hand. What is it, Jerome McGriff. Now that's all right. That's all right. You a photographer too? I saw you. Okay, all right. Now we got Sister Cora McCurdy gonna come up here and sing something. All right.
It's been a while. It's been a while. See. It's very clear our love is here to stay, not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies we all know may just be passing fancies, and at times may go, but oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. The Rockies make tumble, Gibraltar make rumble. They all made of clay. Our love is here to stay. Go, Mike. Thank you. This makes me look forward to getting back into the roses.
Yes, yes.
They don't mind letting us amateurs get up and sing. I love it. It's very clear our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. The radio and the telephone and the movies we all know may just be passing fancies, and at times may go, but oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. The Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble. They're all made of clay. Our love is here to. Our love is here to. Our love is here to stay. Thank you, thank you.
Sister McCurdy.
One more, Aaron.
We're going to also now treat you to another treat. His name is Todd Baxter.
That's it. Okay, Todd, come
I'm going to give you a treat, and then I'm glad he's willing to come up.
Good evening. Hope everybody's had a nice day. It's been a wonderful day out here as far as I can tell. Let's try a little something smooth. east of the sun and west of the moon. We'll have a dream for two, dear. Near to the sun in the morning, near to the moon at night. We'll live a lovely lifestyle, living on love and pale moonlight, just you and I, forever and a day. Love will not die because we'll keep it that way. Up among the shining stars, the harmony of love to a beautiful tune is east of the sun and west of the moon. Deep of the sun and west of the moon. East of the sun and west of the moon. Girl, we'll have a dream built for two, dear. Near to the sun in the morning and near to the moon at night. We'll live a lovely lifestyle, living on love, pale moonlight, just you and I, forever and a day. Love will not die because we'll keep it that way. Up among the shining stars, the harmony of love to a beautiful tune is east of the sun and west of the moon. Dear east of the sun, I said east of the sun, east of the sun and west of the moon, west of the moon. Thank you.
Before we go marching off to dinner and wherever we're going this evening, I just want to say one word of hearty thanks to all of you for being here, for all the participants, for Verna getting so many people to come out from La Rose, for Aaron and the Tony Williams Band and all you guys that play so well, have played for us now for 4 years since we've been played for the Black Arts Festival for 4 years. We thank the Black Arts Festival Committee, we thank the Jazz Fest Committee, we thank Cathedral Village, PSL, and all the rest. So enjoy the evening. It couldn't have been a better day. We're thankful and go home in peace. God bless. Okay, we're on our way. Let's all dance out. When the Saints go marching in. All right. Yes, indeed.
marching in. Oh, when that saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in, I'm gonna be in that number. Oh, when that saints go marching in.